English learners, welcome back to Easy English Lab, the show where we make learning English feel like hanging out with your funniest friends.
Funniest? Wait, Emma, you mean me, right? You're just, like, the grammar police?
Oh, please. If I'm the grammar police, then you're the lazy student who shows up late but somehow still passes the exam.
Exactly. It's called talent, Emma. Natural English talent. But seriously, if you're listening right now thinking, I understand English, but I just can't speak it, this episode is your magic key.
That's right. You probably get what people say in movies, podcasts, or YouTube videos. But when it's your turn to speak, your brain freezes like an old computer.
Or like me trying to talk to my high school crush. Total system crash.
We've all been there. Today, we're giving you 8 powerful tips to unlock your English voice so you can finally speak with confidence, not fear.
No boring textbook talk, no pressure, no judgment. Just real advice, funny stories, and simple steps that actually work.
So, grab your headphones, your coffee, and maybe your mirror because you'll need it later. Let's dive in.
All right, tip number 1, shadowing. Sounds mysterious, like a ninja move.
Yeah, except instead of fighting bad guys, you're fighting silence. Shadowing means repeating what you hear in real time, like an echo.
So if I'm watching a video of, say, Ryan Reynolds saying, "Hey, how's it going?" I just say it right after him?
Exactly. Copy the rhythm, tone, and emotion. Don't just repeat the words, repeat the music of English.
Ooh, I like that. The music of English. So I'm like a backup singer for native speakers?
Yes, that's a great way to think about it. You're training your mouth muscles, your ear, and your confidence all at once.
Wait, mouth muscles? You mean my tongue goes to the gym?
Kind of. Speaking is physical. When you shadow, you teach your mouth to move in English patterns. At first, it feels weird, like you're lip syncing, but then suddenly you realize you're speaking fluently without even thinking.
That's true. I remember shadowing a scene from Friends. After 2 weeks, I started hearing myself say phrases like, "Could it be any better?" without planning it.
See, that's the magic. So listeners, find a short clip, maybe 30 seconds, of someone you like, a movie, podcast, or even me and Jake. Then play and repeat, pause, replay, copy every sound.
Pro tip, record yourself shadowing. You'll hate your voice at first, everyone does, but it's the fastest way to catch mistakes and hear progress.
Exactly. Shadowing builds speaking reflexes, just like muscle memory in sports.
So shadow your favorite English hero and you'll become your own English superhero.
Boom. Tip 1, done.
Okay, Emma, you mentioned mouth muscles earlier. Let's talk about that mouth gym. Sounds like something my dentist would recommend.
Okay, not quite. The mouth gym is all about pronunciation workouts. You see, English uses mouth shapes your native language might not.
Right, like the th sound. Every time I say think, my tongue panics.
Exactly. So, think of your mouth as a dancer learning new choreography. You need repetition. Try this. Say, 33 thirsty thieves thought thoughtfully.
Oh no, my tongue just retired.
That's normal. Tongue twisters are like push-ups for your mouth. Do a few minutes a day. Red Lori, yellow Lori, she sells seashells, and you'll notice improvement.
Can we call this verbal fitness? Because my mouth just did cardio.
Absolutely. And here's a bonus. Exaggerate when you practice. Make your sounds big, almost cartoonish. It trains muscle memory faster.
So big mouth equals big progress.
Exactly. And don't forget to smile while speaking. It opens your mouth naturally and improves pronunciation.
Smiling and speaking better, that's like English and happiness in one package.
Now, here's one that changes everything. Stop translating in your head.
Ah, yes, the classic trap. You understand the words but spend 5 seconds building the sentence in your native language first.
Right. And by the time you're ready to reply, the conversation has moved on.
Story of my life. In school, I used to translate every sentence. My brain was like, loading, please wait.
That's so true. So, to fix this, start small. Label things around you in English. For example, when you pick up your phone, say phone, not your native word.
When you see food, think bread, cup, plate.
Like rewiring your brain's operating system.
Exactly. You're switching from translation mode to English mode.
Here's a pro tip. Narrate your day in simple English. I'm brushing my teeth. I'm opening the window. I'm making coffee.
You'll sound like a documentary narrator, but hey, it works.
Yes, it sounds silly, but it trains your brain to think directly in English. The more you do it, the faster your responses become.
So basically, stop waiting for perfect grammar. Just talk to yourself like a crazy genius.
Exactly. Fluent thinking equals fluent speaking.
Now, Emma, I love this next one because it's my favorite, talking to yourself.
Oh, that explains a lot.
Very funny. But seriously, talking to yourself is one of the best ways to build confidence.
Absolutely. You don't need a partner to practice English. You already have one. Yourself.
I do this when I'm driving. I pretend I'm on a talk show. I'll say things like, thanks for inviting me, Emma. My new movie comes out Friday.
That's brilliant. You're practicing fluency and imagination. Here's how to do it. Start simple. Describe what you're doing. Then move to opinions. What do I think about this movie? How was my day?
So basically have mini conversations with yourself in English.
Exactly. And if you want to level up, use your phone camera. Record yourself speaking for 1 minute a day.
Then cringe at it for 10 minutes.
True, but you'll also see progress. You'll hear how your pronunciation and rhythm improve over time.
You know what, Emma? The more I talk to myself in English, the less awkward it feels talking to others in English.
Yes, that's the point. You're training your confidence muscle. All right, Jake, I've got a question for you. When you learned to drive, did you memorize every single movement, like foot on brake, hand on key, look at mirror, blink twice, breathe in?
I mean, probably the first day, but after a week, it just flowed. Like it became automatic.
Exactly. Speaking English works the same way. Beginners try to memorize individual words, but fluent speakers use chunks, small, ready-to-use phrases.
Like instead of remembering how, are, and you just remember how are you as one block.
Boom! One smooth Lego block. It saves brain energy and helps you sound natural.
So you're saying English is basically verbal Lego. I like it.
Exactly. Instead of building one tiny sand grain at a time, you snap together bigger pieces. Say phrases like, I'm not sure. That makes sense. Let me think. You know what I mean? These chunks are what native speakers really use in conversations.
That's true. When I first learned, you know what I mean, and started using it, people instantly said, wow, your English sounds natural.
Yes, it's not about knowing fancy words, it's about flow. Here's a fun exercise. Listen to a short English clip and write down useful phrases, not single words. Then try using them in your own sentences.
So basically, stop being a word collector and become a phrase builder.
Exactly. Phrases give you rhythm and confidence, like shortcuts to fluency.
All right, tip number 6, listening actively, not passively.
Yes, most learners hear English but don't listen. Active listening means paying attention to rhythm, tone, and pronunciation, like a detective.
So I'm Sherlock Holmes with headphones?
Exactly. For example, when you listen to a podcast or a movie, don't just focus on meaning. Listen for how words connect. Native speakers don't say, "What are you doing?" They say, "What you doing?"
Ah, the famous English blur. Everything melts together.
Yes, that's called connected speech. It's what makes real English sound fast. Active listening helps your ear get used to those patterns.
So instead of panicking when I hear, did you eat yet? I'll actually understand, did you eat yet?
Exactly. You're training your ear to catch natural English. Pro tip, imitate what you hear, even just a few seconds. Shadow, pause, repeat.
That's like eavesdropping with a purpose.
Yes, but instead of gossip, you're stealing fluency secrets.
So next time you watch Netflix, don't just chill, analyze.
Exactly. Turn every show, song, or YouTube video into your English gym.
Now, Emma, you know this next one might scare shy learners a bit.
Oh no, you're gonna say it, aren't you?
Yep, you need to actually talk to people.
But Emma, humans are scary.
I know, but this is where the real growth happens. You can't learn to swim by watching swimming videos.
You're right. I used to be the guy in online English groups who just read the chats but never replied.
Classic ghost listener. But once you start typing or speaking, even just, hi, how are you? You begin to feel more natural.
Find safe spaces, language exchange apps, online communities, or even AI chat tools for practice.
You can even comment on YouTube videos in English. It's simple, but it's real writing practice.
Exactly. And here's the magic part. When you interact, you stop treating English as a school subject. It becomes a living language.
Yeah, like suddenly it's not grammar, it's communication.
Exactly. And every small interaction builds your courage muscle.
Start with texts, then move to short voice messages, and eventually join live conversations.
You know what I tell my students? Don't wait to be perfect. Speak now, fix later.
Yes, fluency is a journey, not a grammar test.
The last tip, my personal favorite, celebrating mistakes.
Yes, because mistakes mean you're doing something.
Exactly. You can't improve silence. You can only improve what you try.
So true. Think of mistakes like stepping stones. Every wrong word brings you closer to the right one.
When I first said I am boring instead of I am bored, people laughed, but I never forgot the difference again.
Perfect example. Mistakes teach faster than any grammar book.
You know, babies don't wait to speak until they're perfect. They babble, mess up, and laugh through it.
Yeah, imagine a baby saying, "Sorry, Mom, I can't talk yet. I'm still learning grammar."
Yeah, exactly. So why do adults feel they have to be perfect before speaking? That's fear, not fluency.
So, listeners, from now on, every time you make a mistake, say, "That's one badge earned."
Yes, collect your mistake badges proudly. Each one means you tried, and that's what builds real confidence.
I love that. Fluent speakers aren't perfect. They're just brave.
Exactly. English isn't about being flawless, it's about being fearless. All right, let's do a quick recap for everyone who's been learning with us today.
Number 1, shadowing. Copy your English heroes and train your mouth like a singer.
Number 2, mouth gym. Tongue twisters in big mouth practice build pronunciation power.
Number 3, think in English. Turn off the translation subtitles in your brain.
Number 4, talk to yourself. You're not crazy, you're training confidence.
Number 5, chunk phrases, not words. Speak in Lego blocks, not sand grains.
Number 6, listen actively. Be a detective, not a tourist.
Number 7, join conversations. Don't be a ghost listener, get involved.
Number 8, celebrate mistakes. They're your progress badges.
Beautiful summary, Jake. You didn't even look at your notes.
Yeah, because my brain finally thinks in English now.
See? Proof that our tips work. Listeners, remember, fluency isn't a race. It's like learning to dance. You stumble, you laugh, and then one day you realize you're dancing effortlessly.
And if you ever feel shy or stuck, just replay this episode. We'll be right here cheering you on.
All right, here's your weekly challenge. For the next 7 days, record yourself speaking English for just 5 minutes a day. Pick any topic, your day, your hobbies, your favorite show.
Then listen back.
Notice one small thing you want to improve. Fix it tomorrow. Repeat. It's not about perfection, it's about progress.
Exactly. And if you want to go further, post your progress online or share it with your language friends. Encourage others too.
Because the best way to learn English is together.
If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to hit subscribe so you never miss our next fun English adventure.
And if one of these tips made you smile or go, "Oh, wow, that makes sense," drop a comment. Tell us which one helped you most.
You can also share this episode with a friend who understands English but never dares to speak. Let's help them unlock their voice.
And remember, even if you mess up today, you're still one word closer to fluency tomorrow.
Keep speaking, keep smiling, and keep learning.
Until next time, I'm Jake.
And I'm Emma, and you've just unlocked your English voice.
Bye, everyone.